So, welcome back once again. We're going to be following YMIR support this game. It's going to be played by Jamadin, as you can see on the screen. It was a 50-minute game. Now, we might not cover everything in this 50-minute game. We'll try and pick out the points that he wants us to look at or where he thinks he needs to improve. If we do notice a few things, we'll go over them as well. But we'll have to see as this one goes on. So, into the game we go. It's a 50-minute game where he goes 4, 5, and 19. Pretty good stats overall. It is a loss, and he's currently in Bronze 5. How do you think you played? I think I played decent, but could have done better, but I'm not really sure how. Okay, so it's just general gameplay we're going to look at. What aspects of the game did you struggle with? Not really sure. If I had to pick, I'd say all of it because we lost. Very good attitude to have. What aspects of the game did you feel comfortable with? If anything, my farm seems fairly good. Cool. Well, as a support, that's one of the biggest issues, is making sure you stay up in farm. So we'll see how this game starts at the beginning. Now, you head into the jungle straight away. You've got your Watcher's Gift and your Hog 1. I'm down. You've got a ward. I'm perfect. The only thing I'm querying, Jonathan, is that you picked up 2 mana potions and not 2 health potions at the start. Just in case you can't go back to base because you're getting a fight, the health potions will be more useful in lane tier than the mana potions. It'll allow you to sustain a little bit longer, and then that means you can just conserve your mana a little bit more. So consider picking up health potions in that slot for the time being. But go out and do the wards nice and early. So you have done one defensive, one offensive, and then we're going to base and pick up the health potions. It's only a small critique, but get the health potions, leave the mana potions next time round, and then get them on the return trip. So defensive ward and offensive ward. With your defensive ward here, I just want to point this defensive ward out. I would prefer you to place it over here. If you place it over here, you're going to get some Gold Fury coverage. At the same time, you can get a rotation from the mid lane coverage as well. By placing it here, this is very, very late on what vision you're going to see. You're not actually going to see anyone walking through this area of the jungle until they actually are here. And by that point, if they're here and you spot them, then it's probably already too late for you. If you pushed up this far, you're probably already dead. By having it here, at least you'll get a little bit more of a warning in terms of what you need to do to get out of the situation you're in. You can at least try and run away from it or juke yourself out. So this ward, kind of wasted in all honesty. It's not a good ward overall. You could improve that one. So just try and place it better next time round. Still not taking ability yet. You just hogged and saved your ability. I'm not sure why. You taking an ability? There we go. Now we take 2. Push this wave in. Now there's a big fight going on over in mid, as you saw, and they were late, so now you can try and poke at this. You don't necessarily want to fight, but you are level 2, they're level 1. Just deny them. This is brilliant play. Brilliant play. I love this from your duo lane as a team, because she's stopping them doing blue, and she's also losing that full wave to tower. So she lost a lot of gold there overall, did this Neef, which was nice, you know. You've not got the blue buff online either, so you should be looking to just push this wave in as effectively as possible and stop them from pushing. Right now, your whole prime objective in this is to stop their push and keep them pushed in so they can't do this blue buff. That's all you want to be doing over and over again right now. Deny them getting this blue until later in the game. Good freeze, good damage. Autos, 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 autos. You are YMIR, your passive is very, very strong. But now you're trying to do autos and you shouldn't be. Just back away. I'm not sure why we've got the camera like this. Is this the way you normally do it? I'm guessing you play face down quite a lot, because we normally follow it from your angle, so looks like this is the angle you prefer, like kind of looking down. Try and look straight up for the most part. You'll get more vision in your games. Now you know Athena right now is doing that blue buff over in the corner because she left the lane. What you should be doing is after 2 that wave, instead of going aggressive on her, is walking over here. Because your hog's available, you could be looking to try and abuse this situation, put the pressure on and even steal that blue buff away. Instead you went aggressive on Neef, and it's buying Athena enough time to do this buff, but she's going to die to it, which is amazing, and that's going to make you very, very happy. Oh my goodness, now you're going to get blue buff. Oh, the dream! The dream! With a free blue buff, this should make you level 5. Good wall, good wall. I like the wall. Good frost. Autos, 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 autos. Throw those autos out. They do a lot of damage thanks to your passive. Try and cut off her angle. Good, good. Now body block if you need to. Good decision. Really like that. That's good, Jamadan. Another good wall. Another good wall and pick the kill up again. Now we get into 3 minutes 20. Mid camps are coming up. The frost was good. Now we back away. Don't be scared to use your health potion. You did. Really good. Laning phase is good so far. Mid camps. 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 Late to the mid camps. Bit late to those mid-camps overall, unfortunately. That was the only mistake you really made there. Just a little bit too late. You gave Athena back some experience she didn't deserve. Good Frost. Now base. Back to base. Back to base. Back to base. Back to base. That's a good wall. Good freeze! The ulti of Doom! You should die for that. That was brave! I wouldn't have risked it too much because it could have got turned on you, got aggressive and made it a 1-for-1 trade. But let's tank it up, get the blue. Now go back to base. Yeah, now what we're going to get. No, we should get Midas boots online. No, 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 no. Okay. No, 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 no. Always Midas boots online first, okay? You should always be looking for this before you go for your Hog 3 and before you go for anything exciting. You can get Blink 1 maybe if you've got a little bit of gold spare, but you have to abuse that Blink 1. But investing deeply into a Hog 3 and Blink 2 delays your Midas boots for a very long time. Now Midas boots is important because YMIR is very slow, first of all. It's not just because of the fact that it gives you the gold generation, it's also about mobility. YMIR is one of the slowest gods in the game, so you really need those boots online to help your mobility to be able to close the gap between the enemies you're against. On top of that, Midas Boots gives you the gold that I was just about to mention. Gold is very, very important in the support role because you don't really get that much of it. So that extra gold generation you're going to get out of those is very important to you to be able to sustain, to buy the items that you need to invest into the sovereignty. You need to get your Midas Boots online first, then it's into your Hog 3. Unless you do make a big play with this Hog 3 now and go for a very fast Gold Fury, you're technically wasting that gold right now.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Good decision to go mid and soak up the experience there. I like that. Just keep soaking up because no one else is here to do so. It's not the worst thing in the world. You're also giving your duo laner time to farm. Now wait right now. Before you go to these back camps, you need to check in with how Artemis is doing. I don't know if you did this because I couldn't see really look in that direction, but always keep an eye on Artemis, see how she's doing in the game. If you don't like using the map for that and actually looking with your eyes, you can also use the health bars here. You can see she's in a 2v1 scenario here. You can soak some experience up here from this Mercury if you so wish to do so, but make sure your duo lane partner is definitely safe first of all. Merc chose not to do speed. Not sure about right. Mid camp's good. You're in a good position. Wall, 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 wall. Or just zone. That's also. Oh wow! You man bear pig, you Jamidin. That was awesome. Good job.
Your middle tower is under attack.
That was really nice so far. Notice that you've not used this Hog 3. Notice that you've also not used this Blink yet. I'll keep it out for the first time you use your Hog and your Blink. And then we'll talk about whether you should have invested all that gold into it, because at the moment it's being wasted. If you would have had Midas Boots, you would have been in this fight already. That's how much mobility difference you've got right now, is that Midas Boots would have had you in that fight already. Just because you could be more mobile around the map. Good wall. Play safe, nothing too aggressive, and I'm really pleased you're rotating to soak up experience in other lanes and help defend other lanes. So this is really good play out of you overall so far. Just watch your HP because it's getting a little bit low. What we're working on now. Now we're working on our Midas Boots. Notice you've gone back to base again here. Now, you only had 600 gold. Was it 600? 800? I can't remember off the oh, my head, first of all. I think it's 800 or 600. One or the other. But you didn't have enough gold to get Midas Boots, but that 600 was like the Hog 3 cost. And that means you would have had Midas Boots by now, for sure. Good aggression, good ultimate. Don't cancel your ultimate so early. We'll watch this fight back in a bit more slow motion, because I've been doing it quite quick so far. This Blink is very good. This is the first time you've seen Blink. Now, take into account that when you went back to base, okay, you could have bought Blink then. Your Midas Boots would have been online ticking for you. You could have bought Blink then. And this is the first time we've seen you use the Blink in the game. You've still not used the Hog 3 yet. So you blink him. Good Frost. You're going to get hit by the taunt. The 2. And then the channel of ultimate. Now with the ultimate channel, you cancel it really early. I'm not sure why you cancel that ultimate. You could have got a lot more damage out with that. It would have slowed them all down, kept them all pinned. And if Nemesis would have still been there and done that dash thing, she probably would have gone into it and taken some more damage. Don't be scared of using your ulti and channeling it all the way through, because it does a lot of damage. At rank 1, 500 damage and a 30% slow while it's channeling. 500 damage is a lot of damage at this stage of the game, especially. YMIR has one of the highest scaling, the highest base damage ultimates in the game, so trying to abuse that. Good use of the mid camps. Now here's an issue, you hogged these mid camps. Now against good teams and against good players, what you'll find is that they will see that you just used a hog 3, which means they know it's on cooldown. So they could really look to have the Gold Fury right now, and there's not a whole lot your team can do about it because your hog's now on cooldown. Don't use your hog in these sort of engagements unless you feel very, very safe to do so. And in a 3v1 scenario, they should definitely do Gold Fury there. That's just the team not abusing the situation. It was greedy from you, didn't really work out. So, wait for you to respawn, which you have done, so we'll get back with you one more time. Oops, a daisy. There we go. You made it back online. Really pleased that you're soaking up these back experience camps as much as possible and supporting. Check in with the other support at all times as well. So notice right now the gold difference, you're both equal level. You've done a good job of leaving Artemis alone, which has allowed Artemis to get a 2-level lead because Artemis is playing very well in the lane plus the kill she's got. But look at the gold difference between the two of you right now. No one's done Gold Fury yet. Mid camps have been relatively even in for you've been around for most of them. You've soaked a lot of experience in the other lanes. But she's still ahead on gold over you, and a lot of that comes down to she went for the Midas boots. The Midas boots was the difference. Great blink. Fantastic blink over though there. Really good play from you, Jimmy, and that was really nice. Like, the aggression was fantastic at the right time. Not much else you really could have done in that situation to stop the backflip because you knew it was going to come. So, good damage, get yourself a kill, so get yourself an assist, and give some more tower pressure for Artemis. Artemis would love you as a support right now, you're doing fine.
Killing spree. Your team has destroyed a left enemy tower. Your middle tower is under attack. Your left tower is under attack.
Bit of rotating going on here from you is okay, but make sure you get some experience. Good decision to farm those back camps. You're really starting to understand the support needs to farm at the same time, and so soaking up those experience I'm really pleased with, but you're using your hog willy-nilly on them, which is not a good thing. Great freeze! Destruction! Get that wall down, baby! Oh, the wall! The wall was more important there. Where did the wall go? It's on cooldown. Where was the wall? I need to find out where the wall went. It went on cooldown, but I didn't see where you threw it. But you walled early. Ah, okay. Shame you didn't have your wall for the next bit, because after that freeze, if you wall behind here, if you wall behind here after that freeze, that's like, you are all dead. Maybe Neef will backflip out. But great damage, great engage for your team. Good channel of the ultimate, overall. Don't necessarily try and get the full burst damage off, because that's what it seems to be, is that you're trying to catch the people that are low in health, so you're trying to get kills with that. Instead, what you should be doing is just channeling it as long as possible to keep the others trapped in this. At the same time as allow the rest of your team to clean up. You had Loki on the backside there, Mercury was going to chase him down, so they really didn't need you to finish off your ultimate to actually confirm that kill for them. They needed you more for the slow and to support the rest of the team, because you would have kept Nemesis busy. Good zoning on Neath as well, that's nice. Keep zoning, don't be scared to zone people out and support your team. Zone again. Oh, the wall was perfect. I wish I could wall like that. Oh, the frost breath. You should be ready for that backflip more than anything else. Well, that's another dead lady in waiting too. Gold Fury is available. Luckily, your hog's going to be back up again just for this because that fight took so long. But you wouldn't have been able to do this if you didn't have your hog available, if you'd abused it. Don't be looking to zone. Oh, that wall was good enough zone. That was beautiful. Beautiful. Good hog. And now you're going to be able to pick up this kill as well. The frost breath. That is the end of her. Or is it? So this is a very long game. This very, very long game coming out from YMIR. It's a 50-minute game that we see, but during the early stages he doesn't really make that many mistakes, in all honesty. Maybe a bit of misusage of item builds. Maybe, you know, using his hog when he shouldn't be using his hog. But other than that, he's not really done anything wrong. Like, he left his lane in a good situation. He supported his lane whenever he could and actually helped to get more kills. He's soaking up experience from other lanes in the jungle, so he's not really stealing from everybody. He's stealing from everyone, not just one individual. And then he's been a front line as well and putting the pressure on. Wall this Athena off, wall the escape off is the important key. Good channel of ultimate, just channel all the way through. You can't see what's going on behind you. Good decision to run back to your team there. Try and body block that. Oh, you tried to. I could see it in your eyes. You were trying to get there, but you couldn't. Wall was good. As support YMIR, by the way, don't try and worry so much about Glacial Strike. It does decent damage and has a low cooldown, but the wall lasts a lot longer. So the wall could actually be more useful for your team for blocking off opponents from leaving an area in the support role. You generally see Glacial Strike max a little bit more when you're having a more physical, sorry, a damage dealing YMIR build. So look a little bit less at this and a little bit more into the ice wall. Now your team's in trouble here and you can't really make up your mind where to go. Great wall. Great wall. You don't want to fight. Freeze. Great freeze. Now walk away, buddy. Walk away. You've done your job. Be the hero they need. That was a really good disengage. If your team keeps going aggressive, that ain't your fault. Even smart enough of you to stay around for that. Unfortunate with the wall is Neath. Oh god, he's still going. Stop going, Merc. You're making it hard for us.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your team destroyed a middle enemy tower.
Now, we went Mystical Mail in this game as well. This is a good ganking middle overall. But you went Mystical Mail here. Now, Mystical Mail does good damage and it makes you tanky. But one thing it doesn't do, it doesn't give you any magical protections. And against their team, they do have a Ra that's also going to deal magic damage. Athena does magic damage too. As well as the Sovereignty also gives protections to your team. So when these team fights break out, you're amongst your team 95% of the time. But they're not getting the protections out from their team. Athena's doing that though. She's giving her team extra protections. Those 20 protections add up. But like 20 magical and 20 physical will really help out your team in these fights. So you going for Mystical Mail is a greedy, self-centered build in all honesty, and it's not about team orientation. It's more about dealing damage there than actually helping the rest of the team out. And as a support player, that's what you're there for, to help out the rest of the team.
Your team has destroyed a right enemy tower. Your left tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack.
Notice how at this stage of the game you got a surrender vote off the enemy team. That's how much of a good position you're in right now. So I don't know where this game really gets thrown. I like the fact that you're making up sentry wards as well. Don't be scared to sell those mana potions now. Like, we're at the stage of the game where you shouldn't be buying potions anymore. So just sell those off and get some extra wards in your kit. Looks like we're going for Void Stone by the looks of it. Which is good against magical protection, which is what you're missing in your kit. But Sovereignty is really, really important in all honesty. Sovereignty and Magi's will really help you out a lot. You walled him in, that's really nice. You can freeze through the wall, don't forget. You could have actually froze there, but you wait until afterwards. Ult, great ultimate. That was Jamadin, you played really well. I don't know what goes on in the rest of this game, but I don't feel like, unless you made some mistakes at the early game, your laning phase was great, your rotations were good, your itemization needs some work. Your biggest issue is itemization going towards more future league games. Oh, we lost a Gold Fury then. Let's talk about this, let's see what happens. So, with your itemization, if you go for Sovereignty into Magi's, this will stop these taunts from hurting you. Now, one thing you always need to realise is that Athena's combo to actually steal Gold Furies is going to be taunting you away and then hogging herself. So you need to be prepared for that. So what you need to kind of do is look for the freeze at a very similar time she's looking for a taunt. If you both do it at exactly the same time, they'll both affect, so she'll get frozen, you'll get taunted, which means you'll still get out to hog in plenty of time and do so. At the same time, the teammates should really be zoning her off at this. She shouldn't be able to get in here and steal this one away. But hog plays do happen, and this is one of the situations where it's going to happen to you right now. You get taunted, your team is still focused on the Gold Fury, which means it drops into low health, and then she hogs it and picks up the kill. By the looks of it, you were desperate to get it off, but it does look like she steals it in time. Yeah, you were just a second too late, and Loki even came in with the hog too. So, they steal that one away. Good wall, good freeze. I think this is where the tables start turning for your team because they all rush off and start doing different things. But Jamadin, I'm not going to continue on this replay because from what I've seen from you so far, you've played this very, very well. You've rotated wherever you possibly can do. Your itemization, work on your Midas boots first, then go for your Hog 3 because you didn't use your Hog 3 at all if you really think about it. I think that was the first Gold Fury we saw of the game that got contested. You did do one other, but it was very, very much later on. Also, don't get Steel Mail. Look at getting... Sorry, don't go for Mystical Mail. Look at getting Sovereignty online. Sovereignty is more important for your team and to keep them alive. And go for less damage and more orientation on your skills to help your team. So maybe look at maxing your wall first over doing the glacial strikes as much. 2 or 3 points in that is going to be enough to do what you need it to do for helping clear your camps out, but the wall lasting longer is going to help out your team more. Your walls are pretty good overall as well, which is one of the issues with YMIR that can be difficult and tricky for some people. So good luck in your future games, Jamadin. If you keep playing the way you are doing in the support role, I guarantee you'll get out of Bronze 5 sooner rather than later, because I don't think you deserve to be there with the level of play you did right now, but maybe in terms of your itemization you probably do. So working your itemization, you'll move up quicker than you think.